Right, I should be back, or at least be back quite quickly. I need to clips. I need to where are my videos nowadays? It's a lot easier to just restart. For those who just tuned in, made an oopsie, showed something I shouldn't show, so restarting was easier. You didn't miss anything. That's this stream, and I'm going to delete it. Guys, deleting it means I want to delete it. Wait. There we go. So that means I only have the stream open. So this is my reference. It's a European hornet, apparently, most likely. We're not completely sure, but we didn't ask for the passport. The size it is on my screen is pretty much the real life size. It was about between 3 and 5 centimeters. It was really a huge used wasp. Quite docile. Wings were quite flat, but the moment she started flying in the sun, she got all aggressive. Right. So I'm using that as my reference. I made the picture myself. Not self. Gosh, my English is wonderful. And someone needs to compensate for something outside. And it's 3-part legs. You have one over here. This one's going to hold a map. Because this little hornet is lost. I was looking through books that were inherited from my grandmother. And she had a map of the Czech Republic, I believe. I don't recall her ever being into the Czech Republic. I've been into the Czech Republic myself, but didn't know she went there as well. But anyway, hornet was huge. And I was really surprised I not only managed to catch it, but that I didn't panic. I'm gonna call her a she because all wasps are she with me. It's quite likely it was a he anyway, but one, the wasp is gone, so the hornet is gone, so can't ask it. But other than that, nah, it's not really very important if it's a he or a she. Not inside this house anymore. Okay. So first we're gonna flip this. And then I'm gonna duplicate it because I want to keep the sketch, because the sketch is nice. And this is a trick of mine where I seem to have drawn it all by myself twice, but I just retrace it from a little bit different angle and then everything looks new again. And there goes the little map. Looking up. Anyway, it was nice seeing you guys all at Fantasy Fest, even though I managed to talk with some more than others because it was very crowded, which was nice. And I even got a sword commission, sort of. There we go. Oh, it's so slow. Everything is so slow. Okay. Oh, there is no video. Right. And during Fancy Fest we also got a new ID, which I may start after this stream. It depends on how fast I'm done. And I want you to be over here. Does that make sense? Just a tiny bit bigger. I broke my nail and it really annoys me. Oh, my mermaid is being all wibbly wobbly. I'm gonna reset her. First I need to cut my nail because it was really bothering me. Okay. Leave it over here. Reset. Maybe you go over here. Now that the sun is gone. I probably have to redo all the expressions again because everything is shocked. Okay. Or I need to keep on smiling all the time. Just keep on smiling. Nothing's the matter. And I need to transform the horizontal. There we go. Little bit smaller. There we go. And needs to get rid of the map again. Looking up. And then make it smaller because the balloon is going to... Well, maybe I can just get away with it. Yep, lowering. Can I have 2 of those? Nope. So I get my second snipping tool because Windows has 2 nowadays. So it can go to the people who are not in this chat. Saw something flying from the corner of my eye, but luckily it's just a moth. It's not another hornet. Can someone tell me what happened to my tiny hornet in a bottle? My hornet in a bottle is missing. Nice you got invited for our premiere. It has a shiny eye. And otherwise it just got kawaii fight. Still, I wouldn't get into a premiere even if I had to pay for it. So you're very lucky you're allowed to have this pre-premiere, pre-screening, or whatever people want to call it. I don't like going to movies anymore. Most of the time people are just annoying, crunchy sounds with laughter or talking. Sometimes I just want to talk and then I would be annoying people, so that's why I'm not going. I don't want to annoy others anymore. And I sometimes just have to go and there's no break yet, so I'll just wait for the DVD version and then get it. Might take a while, but to be honest, I already know the story, so it's not that much of a wait. And to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to it that much because they made it completely nonsensical. And I know mythical beings and all, but I'm like, try to have some sort of realism in there. It just looks like a complete mishmash of characters with no. They look like friends, but they're supposed to be sisters. I wouldn't mind an all Asian or all black cast. That would be fine. But this is like a checkbox. Okay, we have a sister that checks this box, a sister that checks that box, and then I'm like, you're just doing it for the checks. You're not doing it for the people. But that's just my opinion. But we'll see. Maybe it just works in the story. Who knows? I am going to give it a chance. I'm just not going to run to the cinema for it. But to be honest, I don't really like checkbox series. There's a Dutch comic series, really promising, and one chapter, which is several updates, just became checkbox. Fortunately, they just do story now, but they had a checkbox moment. Just didn't feel natural. You can have diversity without checkboxing. I mean, I watched the last Jurassic World movie DVD. That had diversity and not obvious checkboxing. Not sure how I'm gonna do this bottle. I do have some ideas, but I still have a lot of Disney live actions to watch. Still have to watch Mulan. I was told it was quite decent. I still have to watch Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella. Is it normal to have text over the mermaid? I'm afraid I have no idea what you mean with that. Wait, I get it. You're talking about the V-Tuber. Right, I had to smile. Right, I forgot to put off the text. I'm gonna put some light on. Okay. You're completely freaking out, but at least you should be able to see me more and not be all scared and shocked about it. I just have to reset you for a moment. Reset position. There we go. And which other live action? I didn't even buy The Lion King. Because that looked completely fake. And I know it's Talking Animals of the Savannah. I did see Aladdin. Aladdin was nice. I was really worried about Will Smith being the genie. Because Robin Williams, one and only. But he did nice. Right. It should be here. Which other live actions I haven't seen yet? And I'm talking about the remakes, by the way, because I have seen Broomsticks and Bedknobs, I believe. Mary Poppins, so I'm talking about the remakes as live action, and by the way, that means Lion King doesn't even fall in that criteria because it's all computer animation. Wait, it's the summer outfit. I think those. Oh yeah, I still have to see the Mario movie as well. But I'll wait for the DVD release in the bargain bin. That usually is about half a year. Did see the Sonic movie, and I love Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. I was really worried about that because Jim Carrey can be very extravagant. But I really loved him. There's no other Dr. Robotnik but Jim Carrey for me. Yes, that's the right one. I did hear that Jim Carrey wants to retire, which is his right. And if they want to make a third movie, and I don't think they should let someone else play Dr. Robotnik, we should just get an Agent Stone saga, because I really liked Agent Stone. Good actor. Or Henchman Stone, or whatever you want to call it. No, we still get the DVDs. We like to watch when we want to watch, and we use a projector to project it on our bedroom wall. We actually don't have any streaming services. Right, Jungle Book. And Maleficent. I don't really like Jungle Book as a story, so that's why I didn't get the live action, so I haven't seen it. And Maleficent, the two movies, I believe I can borrow from my parents, but it doesn't really interest me that much. But those are the ones I haven't seen yet. And of course there was Alice in Wonderland. Haven't seen that one either. There was one other thing I didn't like at the previews of the Little Mermaid live action, and that was Sebastian. The one who was voicing and singing Sebastian in Under the Sea has a beautiful, mellow voice. And the Under the Sea sounds more like a calm river. It doesn't really sound like a party. It's music I would love to put on during relaxation. So again, it's not the actor, it's just everything felt so lifeless in the previews. And that means the actors are great. It's the directors who are pushing it in a certain direction. I didn't really like Moana that much. It's not a live action. I believe there's a live action in the works for it, but Moana was a bit cliche. I already guessed the plot point halfway. So that's why I didn't really like Moana that much. And I watched Jurassic World 3, and that was just trying too hard. It was a lovely movie. It was great acting from the cast. All the cast did like the one pilot. Loved her humor, loved her sarcasm, loved the subtle hints she gave. Can't remember her name for now. But it was just meh. The story didn't come from the ground. You know, that's just my opinions on movies. It's okay if people have different opinions. I'm not going to war about movies. Still have to see a new Picard series. I already bought the 2 DVDs from the seasons. We're waiting till season 3 comes out on DVD so we can binge watch it. But that's not Disney, by the way, so not really relevant to this topic. I thought they were doing a new movie on, what's it called again? The Golden Compass? Don't know if that's Disney nowadays. Everything seems to be Disney. Still have to watch Onward. And Ralph Rex the Internet. Those I have to see. Well, I do agree that when it comes to Little Mermaid, her new tale is amazing. It's beautiful. And the girl itself is beautiful as well. I just hope they would have done the actress more justice. I don't think it's a remake. I believe they're working on a sequel. But I'm not really sure. This needs to have a line. But do let me know if the Little Mermaid is going to be a checkbox movie. Because if you can go in with a list of checkboxes, and halfway or even in the third you can check off most of the, well, genders, sexualities, skin colors, then it's a checkbox movie. Then they're not focusing on the story, they're focusing on forced diversity. And that does not do justice to the actors. This does not work. You need to go. And I saw this wonderful clip of a little girl dressed as the new Ariel, and she had the matching skin tone. But she walked to another girl and was like, "You are so pretty. Can we have a picture?" And the other girl was, "Sure." And then her mother was taking the picture. "You look familiar. You sound familiar." Turned out it was Jodie Benson, also known as the original Ariel. That was so adorable. That's the wrong layer. No, it was not the Broadway Ariel. It was the original voice actress Ariel. I mean, if I would meet the real Ariel or even new Ariel, I would probably have trembling knees and... There's someone outside who really needs to compensate for something because... It's on a motorcycle, I think, and making a lot of noise. You know the type. I have a machine and the whole world has to hear the machine. I believe the last movie I watched before Jurassic World, that was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Again, I really love Agent Stone. And the last one before that, well, that was Asterix and Cleopatra, the original cartoon in Dutch. Because if you live together, you sometimes have to make sacrifices, and it's a cute movie. I believe the last Disney film before that was what's it called again? Turning Red. Turning Red was really a nice movie. And it was good writing dynamics between the girls. It was a bit far-fetched, but nah, I liked it. And what else did I recently watch? Of course, I'm going to watch the Sailor Moon Cosmos as soon as it appears and I can find it somewhere legal. And the legal part is going to be interesting. Because if you don't have streaming services, it's going to be tricky to watch it legally, but we're gonna try. And actually the only part I'm looking forward to in the Sailor Moon Cosmos is probably the second movie. And that's Sailor Have You Met the Papillon. Because she has never been animated before. So I'm going to be very disappointed, of course. Because that's what movies do, they disappoint you. haven't watched Strange Worlds yet. It just doesn't appeal to me. But maybe one day when I look into it, it might pique my interest. And Elemental doesn't appeal to me either. I am looking forward to Inside Out too, because I really liked Inside Out. But it's okay if people like different movies. The world doesn't have to be catered to one person. Okay. Now we're gonna do Penny. That's a bit too light. I mean, if there would be a super special screening of The Lord of the Rings, I wouldn't mind passing it. I thought The Lord of the Rings were quite boring, especially the first movie. At the end of the second movie, it started to become interesting to me. That's when the big fight started. I did like The Hobbit better because it had more action. It had less walking. But I know people who love Lord of the Rings. I eventually also watched Harry Potter. Meh, not my cup of tea. This doesn't contrast enough. Yeah, already figured. There we go. But on the not so movie part, I'm watching My Little Pony, the new generation, and surprisingly, it's quite nice actually. I'm really into the character Misty. Want to know where she comes from and how her redemption arc is going to be, because she's going to get a redemption arc. I mean, previews already made that clear, so and actually I'm waiting till the day my books are going to be turned into films, and people complain about my books. They're probably going to call my story very unrealistic. And way too much coincidence. But hey, that's something one of my characters eventually says. This is way too much coincidence. And if Penny ever gets turned into a cartoon, then I hope they will have some better writers than just me. Well, what else did people recently watch? I'm not talking about the news, because I'm not watching that on purpose. That's way too much drama. How does this work? Yeah, I'll just do it like this. Does this work? No, that last part doesn't work. I've yet to see the new Pokemon. Has anyone ever already seen the new Pokemon? I mean, it's not available in the Netherlands just yet. Yeah, the new Pokemon anime. I wonder if anyone actually already saw it aside Japan. Because I'm actually not hearing anything about it. And if you don't hear anything about it, it's usually not a good sign. And it seems like they're treating Fuecoco, the crocodile Pokemon, the fire starter. They're treating that like a dumb Pokemon, and I'm like, that's the cutest one of the three. Okay. Missed a spot over here. And I need to do this on a new layer. I'm spending way too much attention and detail. And I haven't even begun. Yeah, great. Fine, we'll go to the layer above. And I'll just... Where did my pen go? There, here's my pen. Oh, missed a spot over there, but that's okay. I can easily change that later on. Right, you were a bit too much. And right, that's the part I need to redo later on. I'm just going to make it quite dark for now. That way I can easily see if I missed any pieces, which I did. And I'm going to do this one by hand. There we go. And then I can return to here. Oh, missed a spot over there. So first of all, I'm going to lower the opacity. Make it quite so bigger. Put the highlights on. And is there a way? I think there is a way if I just do it like this. Is this gonna work? Nah, that doesn't look right. So I'm just gonna not do that. But to be honest, I wonder if a series without Ash and Pikachu is gonna work. Sales-wise, by the way, because of course it works with characters and it's just like any other series. But I have a feeling that in maybe after this we'll get Ash and Pikachu back because people want the Ash and Pikachu. No, I haven't even talked about things I've done. Because, of course, we had the Fantasy Fest and I met people, made sales, got a commission for one of my swords, which I'm currently working on, by the way. I had to paint it and did the last layer today, so it's currently drying. Yep, got a new plushie. And no, the cat will not get it. It's not cat proof. And even if it was cat proof, it's my plushie. But story-wise, well, book 5 has been released. It arrived a day too late, of course. Which was just my luck. But it means I have time for the AnimeCon. And I'm currently just editing the 5th novel in Dutch, by the way. And how far am I? I think I'm getting close to 1/5. Let me calculate. No, closer than 1/6 is my guess. Because translating, editing a translation goes really hard for me. Slow. I'm just not good at editing anything in Dutch. Wait, the last one isn't supposed to be green. That would make no sense. And I need to add the sun. And some clouds. I do have a cloud filter. Are you even seeing what I'm doing? I don't think the contrast is good enough. Because it's doing that white part. How about I do this? And then I make you blue. That's what I need. Okay. I need to make it darker so you can actually see it. I have a feeling. See, if I just do it on another layer, it's already perfect. That's the wrong combination. Wrong layer. I'm getting quite tired of this comic. Yeah, you're not seeing the sun anymore, so redoing the sun. There we go. Finally! Art-wise, this comic is done. Already been drawing an hour, my back's hurting, so I think I'm gonna call it a day after this. Okay. You guys can go text check. Yeah, there was not much text to check, but text has already been checked by them as well. wait. Save. Save for web. And I need to restart it because of memory issues. We're already making comics for Penny Part 6. Just feels so unreal that I had that huge animal. Well, not really in my hand, but I caught it. The text. Where are you? Is that a correct word? Yep. Oh, do you need to? 30 millimeters. Well, it was big. Do you need to? No, you don't have to. Oh, if you see it from April until June, it's probably the Queen. Yeah, I think it was the European one. But you don't have to call them in. Okay, now to check. Yep, I need to move it a bit. Good question. No, it's all with small ones. I mean, I'm assuming that the government knows how to write things. And this is 1E. And thank you for the checks. Okay. Well, like I already announced it, my back is hurting, so I'm going to send it, and while I upload it, I'll start on a secret project that will be sending to someone else. Not you guys. Haha. So no visual novel this week, but well, my back kinda hurts, so that's my excuse. I'll be seeing you. Bye bye.